This kit replaces the old brass Ortega valves, and it's for the 1.5-inch Ortega valves, not the 2-inch, because that was the main two sizes that they made for swimming pools. I'll be leaving an Amazon affiliate link to this exact kit. This is not made of brass, it's made of a plastic. This hole right here, that is for an alignment pin, so that whenever you put this valve in, that it'll go in properly. Right here, it says flow that way. That's talking about the water flow. The water comes in here and then comes out that way and flows the way the handle is pointing. This here is silicone grease, not silicone. And you take this off, and all you do is cut it right here. And now when you squeeze the tube, it'll come out. Before you order from my Amazon affiliate link, make sure you actually need 1.5-inch and not 2. When you wrap this all the way around, it should just be a little more than 5 inches. Now I'm talking about on the pipe, not on this thing. This right here, you end up closer to 6, like 5 3/4. When it's 2-inch, and you wrap around like this on the pipe itself, you end up fairly close to 7 inches. Just double check before you order anything that you do have 1.5-inch and not 2-inch valves. I cleaned swimming pools for 20 years. The first thing you want to make sure of is that the pump will not come on. So in this case, this is how you make sure it doesn't turn on. All we do is remove these two tabs right here. That's the on tab. I always do the off tab too to be positive it won't start. You may not have a time clock like this, and if you can, turn them off with the breakers to where you're positive the pump will not come on. See how this filter tank is higher than the valve. So when you pull that valve out, that filter tank may want to drain. If you have a pool that is higher on a hill than the equipment, when you go to remove this valve right here, when you go to pull it out, water will keep coming out. And I mean, it'll drain the entire swimming pool if you didn't get it plugged up somehow. People have swimming pools that have a spa built into it, that the spa is higher than the swimming pool, and when you turn the pump on, you'll see a waterfall goes over the spa and into the pool. If that spa is higher than the equipment, water will keep pouring out of this until you get this valve fixed. The threading is very different on the screws they give you, so I suggest reusing these, because this will strip out the thing that's back behind here. If yours are bad or whatever, take them to a hardware store to where you can get the proper sized threading on it and buy a brand new screw. Make sure when you buy new screws that they are stainless steel or brass. Do not get regular screws. They'll rust like this one did, and then they'll get stuck in there. Now to get this guy out, I had to take a screwdriver and a hammer from up here like this. A bunch of water come out when I first did it. Notice how deep this goes back, meaning he goes way back like this. So we're going to have to clean this up inside here. But to do that, keep in mind you'll want to go way back there as well, so that where this gasket rubs, that it's all cleaned up. So I usually just use like 220 emery paper or something along those lines. And I start up front and just clean it out like this. And then I get way back in there, because like I say, you got that to deal with too. So you got all that to clean up. And then the face of this all has to be cleaned up. This is just a water bottle that I cut, and I just poured regular household vinegar into it. Same vinegar that you put on cucumbers to eat. So then I just soak it in a rag. But you just clean him up like this, and same with this face. See how much better that vinegar does? So that's how I clean these before we're going to put them together. I can tell you it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but you do want to make it as smooth as possible so this can turn easily. When I'm working with this silicone grease, what I don't like is you get it on your fingers, it's hard to clean up. And then if you go to wipe your eye or something and you get it in it, this actually tells you flush it with water and get medical attention. Do wear gloves, and because it's such a mess to work with. But you take this, to me, once I kind of start it, then I take my finger and make sure that it goes all the way around everywhere like this. And what I like about these gloves is as soon as I'm done with this, I can pull them off and I don't have to worry about if I get an itch in my eye or something and put it in my eye, because it really does itch once you do get it into your eye, even a teeny bit. See this right here? That's that alignment pin that I mentioned earlier, that there's a hole in here. Right here, this center hole, meaning this one right there, he's going to go like this, and that's where that hole is going to go. So this gets pushed in. Make sure you get that center hole there lined up. Now I'm going to take these gloves off. Probably should have put the top on first, but take the old screws, put them in. There's one. And you do it cross, meaning put this one in first, that one across there. And you don't tighten them all the way down, you just snug them at the beginning. So you do the same thing here. To get to that other hole, I need to turn him. So now I can get to this hole. Whatever you do, don't over tighten these, especially with the new gasket. And if you clean that up, you shouldn't have to get them super tight. So now we'll go further this way so I can get to this. You can't see it, but I had to get to this screwed back up under here. Remember, this tells you the flow, meaning the water's going to come in here, it's going to come up and go down this pipe this way. Appropriate Amazon links are down below this video. If you click on the card that just appeared, it'll take you to a playlist of all the stuff I do on swimming pool equipment. This is Ron from Fixing Stuff in Black and White, signing off.